I'm here in Little Mountain on the southern end of the Sunshine Coast to take a tour of a house that has a minimalistic facade but packs an industrial punch as soon as you walk in. It also takes advantage of the magnificent views. Well, Chris, mate, thanks for having me here. It's a beautiful Little Mountain. I mean, you can see straight from the offset that we've got amazing views all the way around. When we talk about street appeal, sometimes there's a lot going on, but I absolutely love the simplicity of this design. I mean, you've got the integrated garage door, and there's not a whole lot going on, and it really does draw your eye into the glass and out the back.
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, that's sort of what we were going for. We're looking for a pretty simplistic, clean lines approach, and basically maybe leaving a little bit understated for the grand reveal when you get down to the proper living level.
Well, mate, we've just walked through the front entrance, down the stairs into your main kitchen, living, dining area, and there's so much to take in. I mean, you've been able to achieve so much natural light, even though you've built into the hill.
Yeah, mate, yeah, so what we wanted to achieve is a pretty large backyard for the site, and so we decided to step the building back into the slope and actually cut into the site. So, yeah, we were able to really enhance the outlook, but we had to get some natural light in, so we actually introduced the atrium garden into the centre of the building.
It's such a nice feature too, because it's visible from three sides internally into that garden, which, you know, brings light into so many different areas of the house.
Yeah, so natural light and ventilation is a big part of all of our design. So, you know, no more so than when we're actually burying the house into the hill and losing one facade. We had to introduce something, and that's really worked for us.
And from a design aspect, you know, walking down those stairs, you can see straight away there's a lot to take in, but it's three quite simple aspects you've gone for. You've gone for timber, black and concrete, and it works perfectly. I mean, all of the timber from the tables, the cabinetry, the clock, even to the light switches. I mean, it just works magically.
Yeah, mate, that was our palette. So we wanted an industrial tone, but all the the clean finishes such as the stone and the timber give it a bit of warmth, and yeah, it's sort of come together as a modern industrial home.
As we go on building newer houses these days, we're finding it more achievable for people to bring in home automation.
Yeah, Jimmy, the Wiser Smart Home solution allows us to add to the system as we see fit. So, for instance, if we were to add a home cinema to the house or something like that, we can then adapt the smart system to that. So it doesn't mean running wires all through the house again. We can do it all on the Wiser system.
And it's just an app.
It's just an app, controlled off an app, really simple and yeah, really easy to add to.
The reason why we went with Wiser with Chris and Kirsty's house was really easy application for the homeowner to use, first and foremost. Easily to set up, they can set up their scenes and it's really self-explanatory. But thirdly, from the electrician's point of view, super simple to install and can't go wrong with that. I reckon they're the best looking switch on the market for sure. And that's another reason why we believe Clipsal is the product to use, and Wiser fits into that really neatly and really easily to install.
And the house itself is 5 and 3?
Yeah, 5 and 3.
5 and 3. So I mean, it's quite a large house. I mean, perfect for a family.
Yeah, it's a perfect family home. It's not, I wouldn't say it's too big. We wanted to sort of showcase something for a family home that's high on detail, but not necessarily high on budget.
It is perfect for a family because walking through, you've got a separate TV room that you could use for the kids. You've got this large space out here where you can entertain, but then you've got that large, expansive backyard back there where the adults can still hang inside and the kids can run around. You can see them the whole time. I mean, with the pool and everything, it's really well designed.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, that was the goal. So we wanted to push the house back into the hill and really activate that backyard and soak up everything we had on offer out there.
And I see you bought a really nice couch for Arlo to sleep on, mate.
Yeah, yes, mate. He has rite of passage in this house. He's he runs the show basically, but yeah, he's made that his own of recent times.
Well, Chris, standing here, there's so much to take in, but I can't help, my eye just keeps getting drawn to this beautiful Aboriginal art over here. I think it's such a statement piece in this space.
Yeah, mate, that's a new addition to the home, and we absolutely love it. My wife picked it out, and yeah, it's got pride of place on the main wall now.
The master suite is laid out perfectly. I mean, you've got your bed to the front, taking in the outdoor area, and then the walk-in robe between the bedroom and the ensuite. I mean, it really works.
Yeah, that's, you know, there's a couple of reasons for it. We were trying to maintain privacy to the neighbours. We only have neighbours on one side here, so putting the ensuite and the walk-in robe there also then gave pride of place to the bedroom with that outlook.
When we do talk about polished concrete, it's not just about how it looks, is it? I mean, we're talking thermal mass. So when that sun's hitting that, it's heating up the house.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So, you know, the concrete floors combined with us burying the house into the site made for quite a passive design. We're really comfortable living in the house now for 12 months. We don't really ever have to flick the aircon on with the, you know, the openings and the windows we have combined with, like you say, the thermal massing. So yeah, it makes a big difference.
I would imagine you would get a nice breeze through here. I mean, combining the atrium, the stairs to the front door and this big open space, I mean, it's just got such a nice flow.
Spot on there, Jimmy. So that acts as a chimney almost for the house. We open up the atrium, and then if you open up any windows throughout the remainder of the house, it draws the air through the house and out through the centre. So
very smart. Now in Queensland, Chris, we really do focus our builds and our designs on outdoor living because we love, as Queenslanders, to bring the inside out and the outside in. That outdoor area looks amazing, and I saw a set of beer taps in there, so I think it must be time for a beer.
Sure is, mate.
Chris, you've done an amazing job here, mate. With quite a difficult site being on a hill, it doesn't feel like we're on a hill.
No, mate, yeah, and that was the whole goal for this job. So we wanted to make it feel like a single level living, you know, and that's what we've achieved.
Now, I can imagine you'd have some good times out here with the pool, the yard, the beers.
Yeah, mate, this is what it's all about around here, and you know, by the fire pit next to the pool.
Absolutely. Welcome to Queensland.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.